All right, we're back for episode 64, The Idiot Circle. I'm Mike.
I'm Fred,
The Czar.
and it's the original three
The original three.
tonight.
Kind of like the original six, but there's only three of us.
Yes,
Yeah, but
right.
there's no big fanfare with a light show on the ice
So
and all that
so it's a
crap.
half original six.
But half
Yeah.
original six.
The
Yeah.
three
Yep.
amigos,
Yeah.
the three
Yeah.
musketeers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the three
Six was I too.
stooges. It's
That's more
always
like
threes. It's always threes. Three Stooges, Musketeers,
Three's Three's Company.
Three's Company. What is that? What's up with that? Is
I
there
don't know.
there's something to that? Is this a
Menage a
conspiracy?
trois, that's three, right?
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
Menage a Trois.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
It's never gonna
Now we're in a
involve the three
whole
of us, motherfucker. Never.
new.
Well, I'm just
Never.
saying, but that's what a menage a trois is.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, Rob, we know
Twas
that you're into
three.
the Rob. We know you're into the rusty trombone, but we're not.
Yikes.
And the farther south you're getting, Rob, you're going to get into the Dirty Sanchez too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he has a dirty Sanchez up there. He's got all gray, and then he's got that little dirt line up there.
Yeah, no. That's not happening.
No.
You notice in the movie. You
Wait
notice
a minute,
in the.
where are you?
I'm in Mexico.
Oh, there you go, the dirty Sanchez.
Yeah. So you notice in the dodgeball movie when they go to have beers at that place, it's called Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah.
It's the restaurant, and it has a woman, like a Mexican woman, and you can see her with the brown hair. It's the best. Go back and watch that scene, Rob. It's awesome. There's a lot of like
I'm
Back to the
watching all these-
Future. There's a lot of Easter eggs in the dodgeball movie.
Listen, I'm going through this whole thing where I'm introducing Gage to all these comedy movies, which some of them, may be a little bit too advanced for a 9-year-old, but what the hell? He's got to learn something.
Is that on the list, dodgeball, or?
Oh, we've seen it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. He loves dodgeball.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. There's a couple parts in here. The girl's at the car wash, and she says she's a bisexual at the end, but I mean that probably went over his head.
There's a lot of stuff that goes over his head. Some of it, he'll look at me and say, shitter's full, or whatever. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So there's no injury to report with the Lions, Fred?
No. So the good news, there's a couple of good things. One, my heart fell into my shoe when I heard that it said Gardner Johnson carted off the field with a non-contact injury, and I'm like, oh no. And you're thinking, shit, here we go. Someone's gonna get hurt, and it's gonna screw all the hype up. Well, probably about 4 or 5 hours later, they came on and said they did an MRI. There was no structural damage, and that it was going to be day to day, and they're just going to ease him back into it. And I'm like, oh God, so that's good. The other good news is they hosted Edgewater.
What?
They hosted who? What?
And he worked out.
You froze up. You froze up. They hosted who?
Sorry, Teddy Bridgewater. In for a tryout, and
Jameis Winston.
He worked out, and he basically everything I guess went pretty well, and they said everything, and well, it's a possibility that they'll offer him a contract, and hopefully if you have him backing up. So
look at this.
Here he comes.
What you want to see? You want to see what?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Sorry, boys.
There he is.
There
I ran a little late. I had a lesson going. Sorry.
That's all right.
Just when I thought the show was going to be actually good.
Do you have a muscle shirt on?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Hey,
Look at
Tim,
those. Look at those guns.
2001
Huh?
called. They
Excuse
want their
me,
muscle back.
Does anybody know where the weight room is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right around your it's right around
That
your
way.
waist.
That way. It's right here, man. There
Yeah,
it
it
is.
What's up? What's going on? How long you been on?
We were just talking about you.
We're just ready to wrap it up. We've been on for an hour.
You liars! You just got on. I just
Well,
got
Fred,
upset.
do the plug, Fred, so you can find us on what? Twitter, Facebook? What do you got?
Yeah, you just interrupted me while I was doing it. We've been on since 7:30.
No, you haven't.
Yes, we have.
I just seen a text from Rob at 8:02 said, "Give me 10 minutes." So, liar, liar, pants on fire.
Fred and I started without both of you.
Fred,
Yeah,
not
you
did.
Found two maidens in a tent.
What's
Finish
it?
it, Fred.
All right,
Since they
Fred.
were 3 and we were 2, I bucked 1 and Tim bucked
Tim
2.
Buck 2. Fred, what was the other good news? So the first good news that you missed, Tim,
Sure.
is that Gardner Johnson, is that his name? CJ Gardner Johnson?
Yes.
Is not
CJ
injured.
Gardner Johnson.
Okay, he's okay.
He's okay.
I did hear that.
He's okay.
And then they hosted
Wheeler?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh yeah, Teddy
in for
Bridgewater.
workout. They interviewed him afterwards. They had a really good meeting. Dan Campbell felt really good about it, and he said he would really like to see him in the quarterback room. So
How
There you go.
old is Teddy Bridgewater?
Hey, what about the lineman we lost? Did we lose a lineman?
no, we haven't lost
No?
anybody. No.
Oh, okay.
So I heard they offered Jameis Winston a box of frozen crab legs, and he might be coming on board.
They said
Why would
he
they
could
do that? He gets them free at the Publix down in Tallahassee.
Well, this
Yeah,
way
they
he
said
doesn't.
He's
This
even
way he doesn't
paying
have
for
to
'em.
steal them. This
He
way he
doesn't
doesn't have to
have to-
steal them.
No, he said when they picked him, he said, "Oh, I thought I could do this." That's what was his defense.
Well,
Oh, don't
they
you
said
know
they were
who I
trying
am?
they were trying to time his 40 with it, right?
Nice one. Nice, Tim.
Yeah, yeah. Teddy Bridgewater's not old at all. I think.
No,
he
played against Brendan.
I'm not saying he's old. I just want to know how old he is. I don't know.
Google it.
I'm doing.
I think
now.
the biggest knock so far is these injuries, right? I mean,
Well, the thing is that's the best part. He is a backup.
yeah.
And
Well,
that's
what you hear about him is that whatever team he's been on, he wins the locker room. His teammates,
Yes.
they love him. They love.
Well, I think teammates love Jared Goff.
he's
too,
30
so.
years. He's 30 years old.
30
Okay.
years. So I just heard on Dan Patrick, for a quarterback in the NFL, their prime is 33. For a running back, it's 22.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes.
Anybody got the Tiger game on? The audio screwed up tonight.
Yeah,
4-2.
I'm watching Idiot Circle. I don't know.
Where are
Yeah.
you? Where are you, Wordo? You in Mexico again?
I am. Unfortunately.
Are you home, Rob?
No, I'm in Charlotte.
Charlotte?
Fred's
I might
at
be down
home.
that way here. I'll have to keep in touch with you. My Aunt Carol passed away, and
Oh,
she
sorry
lived in
about
Charlotte, so we might be heading down there for.
Is that your cousin's mother
Well, you remember my cousin Lori, Fred, that passed
that
away?
passed away? Yeah.
That's her mom. Though. She passed away.
that. Oh, geez.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she wasn't doing very well health wise. Great lady, love her. She struggled for a while, but believe this or not, so you had Uncle Ed, Uncle Dick, Aunt Nancy, and Aunt Carol. No, my mom's the only Spalding left of the whole family. My mom. You'd have thought Aunt Pat would have outlived her. Aunt Pat passed away of that same lung disease that my Uncle Ed had. You know, I think they traced that back to Grandpa bringing that home on his clothes and all that from the plant when he worked.
I think you got the black lung, Pop.
Yep. So
Jesus, Derek, you've only been down there 3 hours.
my mom is the only living side of the Spalding family left.
Wow.
Well, in our family, Fred and I, on the Tracy side, Uncle Dave really is the only living.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had kids, but I mean,
Yeah.
from the original Tracy's, he was the only one.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, rest in peace, Aunt Carol.
Yeah.
Hey, let's all do our version of Blue Steel.
It's pretty good for Rob. I think that was Magnum, Rob. I think you did.
Oh, that
Magnum.
was Magnum. I went all the way to Magnum.
You went to Magnum.
How could I release Magnum before it's like perfected?
I don't know. You're out of practice, I guess.
Hey, I got a bone to pick with you guys.
You got a bone?
I got a bone.
Put that thing away before you poke your eye out.
So listen, how could you let someone else come on this show and call themselves czar?
Well, we think it's ridiculous that you say you're the czar, so we don't really care if somebody else.
First of all,
I thought he said he was filling in for the czar.
He says I might be filling. He goes, I know I'm not the czar. I'm just bizarre.
Yeah,
he did not say that.
The hell he didn't.
I think he said the czar. I think he said the czar, and then he said he was joking or whatever. But
no.
You're my peeps, man. You're the Wolfpack. And I do believe the Wolfpack should do a cruise.
The Wolfpack cruise?
Done.
Let me think about that. Okay.
Yeah. Twist my arm.
First, I think we have to identify all the Wolfpack because it's a little gray. Like who's Wolfpack?
How gray?
I say Timmy's a Wolfpack. Fred's always said Tim's not Wolfpack.
Is Tim Wolfpack, Fred?
When did I say that?
What? Mike, back me up.
Yeah,
back me up, Mike.
I agree, Rob.
No.
I agree, Rob. You only slid him into the Wolfpack on one of the episodes, and Fred couldn't comment. Remember you said the Wolfpack, you started naming Kevin and Tim and Evan and Connor.
I'm a partial member. How about that?
Honorary member.
I once said, you're right, Fred. He needs to be jumped in, but I'm not going to be the one to do it. That's what I said. That was my comment.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't remember him not being part of the Wolfpack. I remember.
Oh,
where are we at here now?
No, he's in the pole barn.
Jesus Christ, that place is huge.
I know.
He's got a batting cage.
Hey, Mike, I've seen bigger.
Yeah, well, next to his head, it's small, but I mean, it's pretty big.
He had to build it like that to get his head in there.
Right.
Oh shit, that's awesome. You must be skimming some money from work to afford a place like that, Tim.
Listen, when they designed it, the contractor said we got to go about 28 feet wide, and then when we get to 4 feet up, we got to go about 34 feet wide.
Yeah.
To fit your head.
Yeah, it's like an orange and a toothpick.
Haven't heard that one before, have you, Tim?
I know. No.
All right, you got some topics for us, Freddie?
What do you got?
Topics?
You got topics?
What are those things circling your head there? Are those
airplanes?
Little moons?
Oh, boy.
Come on now. You know his head doesn't look as big now that his body's kind of filled out.
I don't know. I think my head looks as big as his sometimes, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, here's my thing. I was going to order us embroidered hats that say the Idiot Circle. I had no problem figuring out what size to get you to. Now that guy, I have no clue.
9 and 3/8.
8 and 3/8.
Large.
Still large.
I don't even know if there's enough material for that.
Just make it out of a fitted sheet. That would probably fit his head.
Fitted sheet.
Just take an umbrella and put the Idiot Circle on his head.
What you got?
This is an XL.
Fifth leg of glove.
It does fit pretty
good. Is it a snapback or it's a sized one?
It's a flex fit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an XL. That's
I can hear the material ripping from here.
Yeah, I mean
that's because there's so much knowledge up there. That's what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
deal is.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
Knowledge.
okay, spell knowledge for me, Tim. That's what I thought.
KNOW.
Yeah, speaking of spelling,
KNOW ledge.
yeah. Speaking of spelling, I was supposed to tell you, Mike, that Kendra went and saw Trisha the other night before she left back for Arizona,
Yeah.
and she wanted you to know that she had her cousin take her to watch you in the spelling bee in grade school. That's how much she had a crush on you.
In the districts?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does she still? No, just kidding. Hey, you got to keep the options open, guys. Come on.
Good thing Tammy doesn't watch the show.
Oh, she'll never watch the show.
Really
She could care less. She'd be like, "Yeah, go for it."
Tell us, hey, I missed the show and I don't know what's going on. Tell us about this little situation, Mike. What do you got going on here? I mean,
what situation?
I don't know, like a girl that you had a crush on back in the day.
Yeah. Well, Mike didn't have anything to do with it. Mike was an innocent bystander.
I'm not saying he's not, but I kind of want to hear what's going on.
Oh, okay. So
Brad will give you the lowdown.
So
I was hoping for Mike.
Well, he doesn't know. Other than
he knows the story. He told me the story.
I mean,
you want to go with the first-hand knowledge, you got to hear it from Fred. I just heard it secondhand from Fred.
So basically what happened was Kendra's cousin, who they were inseparable in back in the day, and she moved away in 1985. Was it 85?
No, it would have been soon.
Yes.
It was 5th grade.
Or 5th grade.
That would have been like 75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not 70. Yeah, 75.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Give or take.
No, it wouldn't have been 75. It would have been like 80. 1980.
So
roughly.
She moved without telling. They moved without telling anybody. So Kendra didn't know she moved, and they just uprooted and left and went right to Arizona. Well, she hadn't seen her since, and they communicated.
Wow, that's the first time they saw each other since then?
Yeah, since then, yeah. So she had contacted Trisha somehow and found out that Trisha's dad had passed away, and of course her dad knew Uncle Bill, Rob, and so they kind of talked a little bit. Well, they said they were coming to Michigan to visit at some point, and just out of the blue last week she said, "Hey, just want to let you know we're in town." And Kendra's like, "Holy shit, didn't even know that." So they ended up they went down and met the one night, and then the next night we went out and we met at Warwater, and she introduced me to her, and so we were sitting there talking, and she's like, "You'll never guess who Trisha had a crush on. There's two guys she had a crush on." I'm like, "Okay, who's?" And she goes, "Well, one was Daryl Walendowski." I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, okay. Yeah, he went to Cherry Beach, and then he went to Holy Cross, and then she goes, "You'll never guess who the other one was." And I'm like,
Walendowski.
No. Don't interrupt, prick. So the next thing you know, they're trying to give me. And they said he went to Ward Cottrell. I went Mike Ward, and she's like, "Oh my God, how'd you guess?" I said, "As soon as you said Mike, as soon as you said Ward Cottrell, I said I knew who it was." I'm like, "Oh my God, that is friggin' hilarious." So, Trish was asking a bunch of questions and and so we the next night they kind of cruised around the area and did some memory lane type stuff, because Kendra's grandparents built the Winter Circle and owned it for 40 45 years, something like that.
Really?
before selling it, and they lived right next door in that house. So, and Trisha lived right behind it in the
big
house.
white one.
Yeah. So, so we stopped at the Winter Circle, had a beer there, just to,
That's
you know,
cool.
and they were like checking it out and stuff like that. So
Was your girl there, Fred?
You
Nice.
fuck off, Rob.
Nice one.
Yeah. What a
Oh
cocksucker.
shit, that's good.
So
Large Marge.
so next thing you know, they meet up, you know, because she's leaving the next day, and then Kendra came home and said, "Hey, remind me to remind you that next time you talk to Mike, say that, you know, tell him that Trisha and I guess got someone to drive her up to watch you in the districts."
The spelling bee. What a fucking
With the
nerd,
spelling.
man. What a nerd
Also
I
bound
was.
basketball
Where
uniform
would
he
the
used to wear.
districts have been, Mike? Where was that?
I think it was St. Clair High School, if I remember correctly. It was
Number
Well,
I'll
when
play
I was
number 55. Mike
when I
Ford.
I don't remember exactly where it was. I
Yeah.
went a
Mr.
when I
couple.
Ford, spelled
when I was in-
Clitorius. You use that in a sentence.
yeah, conolingus.
Oh, that's funny.
Well,
Mike's
when
all
I
P-U-S.
yeah, the 2 years I was in it, it was at the Jefferson Street gym.
Oh, that's where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's where it was.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a far trip for you, Mike.
Well, no, I mean it was a few blocks, but
Yeah.
it was for her apparently. I mean, she lived out in the country, or well, not country, but
Well,
Jefferson Street Gym still there?
it's still
yeah,
there.
it was for sale, and Kendra and I actually looked at it. Thought about putting an offer on it because you could live there, and there's there were some pretty cool ideas that you could have rented out to the community and made some money doing it. But
My girls,
A lot of roof
my girls
damage
took
though.
dance. And my girls took dance class there.
Yeah, mine too.
so, but yeah, so that's a scoop, Mike. on
That's
that
the
one.
story, Rob. So not very
That's
exciting.
my
Yeah.
story, and I'm sticking to it.
You remember the girl,
Yeah.
Mike?
I do, of course. Yeah, I had a crush
Yeah.
on her too.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, feeling was mutual. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad you didn't see her.
No little kissy poos in the
Shit, dude, that was what, I was 11 years old or 10 years old at that point. It's
You were 8
43
before
years
you were
ago.
7.
I don't remember
You
that shit. I mean,
don't
I
remember?
doubt it. Fifth
Yeah.
grade. I mean,
Well, you were 8 before you were 7, Kevin, or Mike.
8 before. Yikes! Why is Fred
Yes.
or Tim keep disappearing? What's he doing?
Obviously, he still can't remember the etiquette of leaving the fucking show.
Yeah,
He's
what
just
is he
saying-
doing?
What are you doing?
I never know what he's
Hey.
doing back there.
I never know what he's doing back there.
Quit doing the
Mike.
5-finger knuckle shuffle.
5-finger knuckle shuffle. I like that one.
Yeah,
I'm a
Put
busy
flogging the
boy.
dolphin.
Busy boy.
clean off your screen.
It is dirty.
Is that hair gel?
No, don't wipe the screen. Damn it, don't.
He was joking. It's not the screen anyway it's the camera, you knucklehead.
I just wiped it off.
Yeah,
It was
it's
dirty.
worse. Now I got your
Yeah.
cum stains on her.
Yeah. Way to go,
Pecker.
Magic Mike.
You got your pecker tracks
Magic
on your
Mike.
camera now.
All right, what topics do you guys
What
that are full of
topic?
shit?
You
I
have
love how
topics,
we
Fred?
always keep
We
this
need
on track.
topics.
Well, do you have any topics, Tim? And shut the fuck
No,
up.
you talked about the line. You talked about the Lions injury. I was going to mention that.
Oh, whoa, I got
Hey,
a topic.
What about? All right,
Oh.
I got one.
All right, Tim.
Breaking
Are-
news.
I got it.
Well,
Are
breaking
the
hold on.
Tigers?
This is
Are the
breaking
Tigers
news.
buying or selling? Are the Tigers buying or selling?
Selling. They're selling.
Selling.
And it's
Selling what? The fuck you
You
talking
got
about?
pictures?
well, it's
The
a trade
bullpen.
deadline. They got
guys
5
don't
guys.
know the
They
breaking
have
news.
5. They got 5 guys right now, and if they can
Who are they, Fred? Who's your 5? Who's your 5? Let's go. Spit it out.
5, One is Kerry Carpenter.
Try not to fall asleep,
Yeah,
Rob.
I got no pen. Carpenter,
Carpenter,
No.
Eduardo Rodriguez,
Rodriguez, yes.
Alex
Time
Lang,
for me to step out.
yeah, Jason Foley, and
Foley, Foley for sure. To the Yankees, I heard.
why would anybody?
Who
Why
else?
would they trade? Hey, why would they trade him to the Yankees? They're in last place. There's no chance of them making the
Yankees
playoffs.
want him. Yankees want him.
Well, the Yankees can have.
You all right,
They're in
Rob?
Detroit.
No. There's some real breaking news that affects all three of you as Michigan fans.
I
You
know.
have
I
not
heard.
seen-
I heard.
Oh yeah, we know.
Harbaugh, baby. 4 games.
That ain't fucking. You know what? It is the biggest crock of shit. A
Burgergate?
waste of.
No way
Yeah,
it
but
happens.
is he
I don't
gonna
think
get
it happens.
suspended for 4 games?
I don't think it's gonna
Well,
happen.
okay. So if he does, the only game that he's really missing is Rutgers.
I know, but if he does, it's
And-
total fucking bullshit. Why?
Well,
Why
guess
in
what?
this? In this?
Because he
current-
lied. Yeah, it's.
What do you do? Pay the
it's-
tip or something like that?
No, he bought cheeseburgers for the.
Did he lie or
recruits.
did he
And
say I don't recall? My understanding
No,
was
he
he
didn't.
said he didn't recall.
Well, he's lying. So instead of just owning up to it, and it would have just went away. You know, he's being a hard ass and just so now they're being dicks about it, and now they're negotiating a 4-game suspension.
Jesus
Whatever.
Christ. This is fucking
It's
insane.
so- I said, well, I know it is insane. I said, so you're saying right now that Ryan Day and Kirby Smart and Nick Saban, Urban Meyer, and every one of these people have never done anything like that.
This is
no.
what's so fucking unbelievably stupid. You can now pay them
College.
millions of dollars. You
But
can
you
now
can't buy
pay
him a
them,
cheeseburger.
but
Don't
you
buy-
can't buy them a fucking cheeseburger. That's insanity.
Right.
Anywhere
during
that's a fucking law.
Well, it was during the COVID-19 dead period, whatever the fuck that means.
Who cares?
You know what? And I would
don't.
say the same thing if it was Ryan Day or Brian Kelly or Nick Saban or whoever. It's fucking ridiculous.
Dabo Sweeney.
It's ridiculous. Come on. You can pay them
Yeah.
millions of dollars, but you can't buy them a fucking cheeseburger. That is
Hey,
insanity.
Hey, Mike, you can have a national championship team and have a quarterback that goes to college there for 7 years and doesn't go to school and to get a degree.
Right.
You need to get a degree.
Exactly.
But don't
That's
buy him a
okay.
cheeseburger.
Don't buy him a cheeseburger. Tennessee's got so many violations under this former coach, like in the hundreds of hundreds. And all they've talked,
Yeah,
all
they
I've
had-
heard
they had
so
to
far is they vacated the wins while he was a coach. What's going to happen this year to that fucking team? Are they going to be able to
Nothing.
go to a bowl game? Are they going to be eligible for a
Yeah.
national champion?
They
That's
are.
fucking bullshit. Then that's bullshit.
Well, they're not going to take bowl games or anything away from Michigan, right?
Well, no,
No.
but come on.
I mean,
This is so minor an
Well, because
infraction.
It's
the
just
only
a 4-game suspension.
I know. Yeah, the
Some
only
recruiting shit. Something happened.
the only level 1 infraction of the whole of everything that they're talking about is that he lied to the NCAA when being questioned. He refused to comply. So they're just trying to bend him over. So whatever. It's stupid. You know, it's just ridiculous.
Well, I know I have it on good authority. Michigan State and their compliance team is running circles because they found out their coach bought them Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, huh? Wow.
I thought it was Popeyes.
Well, anyway, they're on scramble alert. They know that there's something.
Oh yeah.
If you can't buy them a cheeseburger, I mean that I'm
Well-
more of a hey, you know the rules, stick to the rules. But I'm with you on this, Mike. I mean, really, you let them sign NIL deals,
Mhm.
but God forbid you buy him a $3 cheeseburger.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
the
I'll
players
just tell
who
you
bought
how,
the cheeseburgers spilled the guts or what? So how did they find out he bought them cheeseburgers? the guys they bought them for spilled it or what?
Ryan Day was going
No,
through his
I heard it
receipts.
wasn't this whole thing. It was Michigan self-reported it. Self-reported it. My understanding, they self-reported these things. It's just
So
Guys,
usually when
let's
they
just
self-report a minor violation, they usually let the college do the infraction.
right.
So
But-
is Michigan giving them a 4-game, or is the NCAA
no
giving them?
NCAA.
Well, why are they stepping in if I mean normally
Because they
that's
got
the
nothing
process.
better to do. Because I don't know. Let's just put it this way, Rob. We know how stupid this NCAA. Like when I played at UAD, Father Don was getting me stuff for Christmas, and he was told to buy the stuff and give them to my mom and have her wrap it up and put it from Santa Claus on there. Because if it would have been found out that a priest from the archdiocese would have bought a college athlete any kind of clothes or anything like that,
yeah.
like at a Catholic university, that it was a violation, and I could lose my scholarship and punished for it.
What if he was? I mean, he pretty much was a relative, but what if he was a relative and happened to be a priest in the Archdiocese of Detroit? He still can't buy you anything?
No, because of the school is a Jesuit school, and he's a priest, and it's like he would be considered a booster.
There's a bigger question or issue. Why does the NCAA still exist? Why do they still exist with all these stupid ass fucking rules? They're putting no rules really around NIL.
Why does the Democrats and Republicans still
money? That's right.
Why do Democrats?
Yeah, no, Tim nailed it. Money. I mean,
but no, they would still make money without.
I guarantee you, is almost as big as.
Yeah, I think they should get rid of them.
The NCAA makes money. That's what he's saying.
It's so much money. It's sick.
There's such a big business. How are you going to get them out?
Well, it's no different than why does the Democratic and Republican Party still exist?
Well, I mean, it's a big difference because
same concept.
The universities could just say, you know what,
fees.
Fuck you. We don't need you. They could do it. They could all do it. Why couldn't they?
That's absolutely right. There's nothing that ties college athletics to the NCAA.
Right.
Other than the NCAA has just forced their will.
Right. They forced their will. They've become the governing body on their own volition. So fucking get rid of it, man.
Yeah, if the colleges said together as a whole, if the Big Ten, the SEC, and the Big 12 and the Pac-12 said, or the Pac-3, whatever's remaining,
right,
got together and said, hey, we're going to self-govern ourselves. We're going to do our merchandising agreements the way we deal it. We're pushing the NCAA out. I'm sure eventually, if they have some kind of agreement that would run out, they could do it, because there's nothing that ties the NCAA to college athletics other than
not to mention that, but they've also involved the transfer portal, the NIL, all that stuff, and now they're starting to pawn every college athletic sport to streaming services, and now you're going to start seeing you're not going to be able to watch college football or NFL football or anything, because it's all going to go to streaming. And it's just taking people who can't afford cable or streaming services, and they're not going to be able to watch football like they have been their whole life, free on the networks.
They did it with hockey, and they did it not so much. Yeah, they did it with baseball, right? I mean, when we were young, the Tigers were on Channel 4.
Yep,
the Tigers were on 4. Anybody could watch them. Now you can't watch a Tiger game unless you have a cable.
Channel 50. Was it Channel 50?
No, it was Channel 4, and sometimes they were on 20. But the problem is back in that day, they have maybe 10, 15 games on a year.
I didn't think.
I tell you what, it wouldn't take much if you had, let's say, Michigan fans, Ohio State fans, Alabama fans, Georgia fans, maybe
USC.
maybe just those
Texas.
four. Maybe just those four. If they decided, you know what, we're not going to your fucking games if it's going to be on stream. All it would take is those four fan bases to not show up for a couple games, and they would bend over and take it, man. They'd be off those streaming services so fast and make your fucking head spin.
See, but that's like saying, well, hey, you want the gas prices to go down? We should just boycott for one day, and the prices.
We should. The American public's so fucking stupid, though. It won't work.
They won't. They wouldn't do it.
People are weak. They're weak.
Just like if we said, hey, you want things to change in the NFL, stop. Just let's boycott a game, just 1 week of it, and watch how things change. No, because you're going to get that fanatic person that's going to go to the game and be, and it's just not going to happen.
I got to tell you, for all the bad thing the NFL does, I do like how they do set up their TV contracts and deals. They're on network TV. They have featured.
Not much longer, Rob. They're already talking about it. They're talking about today.
But right now they are. They're not
right,
going
to. Isn't Monday Night Football on Amazon Prime?
Yep.
Well, there's games that are on Amazon Prime, but there's
Thursday night
ESPN.
Thursday Night Football is on NFL Network. Not everybody gets it. Okay, yep. Sundays, you're forced to watch whoever is going to be on, because maybe your team.
You watch your team. You watch the team in your local market on regular network TV, Fox or NBC or CBS.
But if let's say you're a transplant from Michigan to Florida, the chances of you being able to watch the Lions play, you have to get one of those package deals.
Yes, because you're not in the market area, but you still, the market area people get that. You don't get that with the Tigers. You have to have, Bally. You have to have Bally.
Exactly. So here's the other thing. That's not true, because the other day, the Tigers, they had one of their games against San Diego was on Apple TV, and then Sunday's game was on Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah, but still, services that not everybody has.
But they're experimenting. Now, here's the thing: when we grew up, we had Sunday football, NFL, and Monday night, and that was it. And then all of a sudden, well, hey, let's have Thursday night. Oh, hey, let's have Saturdays when towards the end of the, and then they're oversaturating the market. Now they're talking about expanding the NFL over into Europe. We're talking Munich and all that stuff. We don't need any more teams. But the thing is what's scaring me is there's talk about the Saudis coming in and starting to throw money at the NFL. Kind of like how they did with LIV with the PGA Tour.
Well, then they're merging now, right?
That took a shit quick.
Yeah. Well, it did, because the PGA had to throw the white flag up. They lost the war there.
Think about that deal, Mike. So they told all their golfers, if you go to LIV, you're not going to ever play in a PGA sanctioned major again.
Matching.
Yeah. Except for the Masters, because that's not a PGA event. So then all the guys that left, they went out and got the big money, like $270 million packages just to go play. And then only months later did the PGA, without telling anybody, without giving anybody in the organization visibility, said, oh, now we're merging. So if you were one of those players that stuck with the PGA, I'd be contacting a lawyer. Well, you fuckers owe me $300 million because you stopped me from getting that money.
Exactly.
Good
exactly. Point. So the thing is this: the days of network TV are going to go away, and everything's going to go to streaming, and you're going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay for TV, channel 2, 4.
Where you going, Rob? Where you going, Rob?
See, I don't mind the streaming services. I think it's bullshit that you got TV shows that move to the streaming services. I wouldn't mind the streaming services if I got to pick the channels that I want, and I only pay for the channels I want.
Yeah,
if that was the deal, sign me up. I don't give a fuck. If I have to sign up for
How many times
NBC
that I've
or
called?
Fox or whatever.
Yep.
I would do
I
it
don't
in a
know how many
heartbeat.
times I called Xfinity with how much it is. I mean, I could go to a local car dealership right now, and for the amount of money I was paying for cable, I could have had a brand new vehicle.
Yep.
Sitting in my driveway, and I said, you
It's
know
like
what, you guys? I said,
now.
hey, you guys are all trying to outdo, the dish networks and all that stuff. I said, you want to corner the market? It's very simple. Create 3 packages, one with 50 channels, one with 150 channels, and one with 300 channels. The thing is the customer gets to pick the package, and they get to pick the channels that they want. We don't need four HBOs. We don't need 4 channel 2s. We don't need
17 QVCs.
Yes,
Right, yeah,
we don't. And you can set prices for each one of those packages, and you get it. So if you don't want CNN and Fox and all that bullshit, then you don't put it on there. And if you decide to add it on later on, fine. But you don't need 8 ESPNs and everything else like that. You should be able to pick what channels you want, and everybody's in compliance. So like if you go to YouTube TV and they have package deals, then Bally Sports should be available on there, but it's not, because it's the only 2 things that they're available on is Fubo and Xfinity. And
you
of course
can't
now
you can't get rid of the Ocho though. ESPN8.
No,
we have to have the
because you want to
Ocho.
watch a dodgeball.
Obscure sports
damn
quarterly.
You want to hear a damn?
Will you watch your Canadian curling league if you don't have the Ocho?
Want to hear a damn shame? I went to the Riviera restaurant for dinner, and they don't have Bally Sports
because they don't have an Xfinity. Then
can't watch the damn Tiger game at the Riviera restaurant in Marine City.
Oh wow.
Well, that must be new, because I know that we went down there, Robbie and I. We went and watched the Red Wings on Bally. So obviously, the new owners are skimping up. Yep. So
no Tiger baseball.
Well,
I don't want to pay for it either. I can't blame them. Like it's
unbelievable.
It's frustrating.
It's so expensive. It's sick. Hey, Fred, here, just a funny topic, because you two, Mike and Rob, will never guess, but I know Fred will. If there was one station that was on Tim McConnell's list of his 50 stations to watch, Fred, which one would it be?
Playboy Channel.
Yeah. Oh, Fred's frozen. Fred's frozen.
Fred's he's either frozen or he's completely dumbfounded by your question.
Listen, Tim, are you saying? We would normally guess like ESPN or
Bally Sports.
Saying it's something else. History.
Fred Windsor will guess it. I guarantee.
Fred's
not History Channel.
He's like
he go. Hey, he go.
Food Network.
He go.
Lifetime.
Diners, Drive, Oprah, the Oxygen,
the O Network.
The O Network.
I think it's Lifetime.
Is it Lifetime?
Yeah.
Probably Bravo.
Oh, C-SPAN, right? Oh, I watch C-SPAN. Yeah.
Bloomberg Television.
Okay, Fred, you're back.
Sorry about that, boys.
That's all right.
So if there's one channel,
yeah,
I'm gonna lay this on the line. Fred Windsor will get this.
How much? How much?
Pressure's on, Fred. You
didn't text him, did you? Tim?
I'm gonna bet a 6-pack next time we all get together.
We've already said Lifetime original. He said no. Food Network.
Well, are you taking that bet, Rob? A 6-pack that he only gets one guess?
Gets one guess and he'll get it right.
What do you think, Rob? I'll take that.
I'm gonna say he doesn't get it.
I didn't hear the whole question, so lay it on me.
If there was one station that was going to be on Tim McConnell's package,
the Weather Channel.
Yeah, the Weather Channel.
The Weather Channel. What are you, 8 years old?
Oh my God, dude, it is awful. The fucker at his house. Every time I come to his house, it's on his TV's on the Weather Channel. Hey, it's the weather on the 15s.
What
That's
the
fuck? Man.
You know that like 80, 90-year-old people are the only ones that watch the Weather Channel, right?
Yeah.
I hate to tell you this, Tim, but there's a fucking weather app on your phone, numbnut.
Tim, are you the guy it's sitting around on a Saturday and saying it's 1:21? Where in the fuck is the mailman? That's
No.
another thing.
The mail can sit in the mailbox. I could give a shit.
Where's
I
my
knew
junk
Fred-
mail?
I
Well-
knew Fred would get that right. I knew it.
Yep. Because
I
Tim
owe
is the
you a
one.
6-pack.
Because Tim
I
is
took
the
the
one
bet.
that wrecked
I
the
own a
buffet.
6-pack too. I would have said he wouldn't have got it.
Yeah, I owe you a 6-pack, Timmy.
Yeah. Well, Tim is the one that wrecked the buffet.
Weather Channel. Okay,
Weather Channel.
let's okay, so that's Tim's favorite. What's your favorite network, TV network?
Mine?
Yeah.
You guys are you're gonna have a field day with this.
It's
I'm gonna
yours
say the
is
Food
probably
Let's say the
What's-
Food Channel.
no, his is the retro
Food-
TV
food.
station. TV Land.
Well, that would you're close. TV Land, yes, or Sundance,
Sundance.
but it would probably be TCM, Turner Classic Movies.
I was just gonna say. I was.
You got that, Fred?
I was just gonna say Turner Classics TCM.
You're a mess,
Yeah.
Rob. You're a mess.
I know it. I can't even hide it. I mean, because it's on my TV all the time. So yes, I knew you guys have a field day with that.
What about you,
All
Fred?
right, Wardo. Fred,
All right, I'll
what's
go.
yours?
It used to be ABC, but now it's Fox
You
because
fucking suck.
fucking Michigan plays on Fox, and that's all I really fucking
Yeah.
care about.
Right.
ABC blows. They got Good Morning America. They blow too.
Yeah. I would say Fox, not for the news, not for the political views, but for Michigan football.
None of the news. They all mambo jumbo, all this stuff going on in our country, and they vote. They monitor what they put on. They can suck.
Hey,
I
we're not
canceled.
talking. We don't.
I
not
suspended
talking
my
that-
YouTube TV subscription until college football
did?
starts again. I
Oh,
don't
did you
need
really?
it. I don't need it. I don't
You
need
just
it.
you just stream, don't you?
I watch Netflix stuff on Netflix,
That's
and
cool.
I watch
Yep.
YouTube, just regular
it.
YouTube stuff.
I do too. I love YouTube.
Yeah, I watch.
You
You
know,
know, like
you know who's on YouTube?
We are.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Speaking of YouTube, guys. Oh, by the way,
What's
my
your
station-
favorite?
My,
What's your favorite, Fred?
I mean, obviously, it's going to be Fox because Michigan plays on it, but that's too obvious. I would say the other channel for me would be it would be like HGTV, where they the do-it-yourself type stuff, where you can you know.
Do you like to
you know-
do it yourself?
Yeah, but you gotta
Yeah.
do it. You can't do it yourself. Fucking lazy.
Sometimes.
Do you like to do it yourself, Beth?
There's something wrong with
Discovery.
their underwear.
Discovery station.
Yeah.
I love Discovery Channel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, we all can say we like ESPN, but that's getting to be.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone. They're
yeah,
gonna be
they're gonna be gone too.
I
mean,
like
yeah,
the food. I like the Food Network.
So do I. I like watching Diners
Oh, right.
Dive.
I love
Diners,
diners, drive-ins,
drive-ins,
dives.
dive.
Bobby
Oh, my-
Flay. I'm
The
addicted
Triple
to
D.
eat Bobby Flay.
Yeah,
Triple
you
D.
know what the best
Bar
part is?
Rescue? You guys like Bar Rescue?
Yeah, that's pretty good. What
No,
about
I can't.
Kitchen Nightmares? Fucking Gordon Ramsay. That's pretty
Tim,
good.
I sat next to that guy on a plane once.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you?
He's
The
got
bar.
a big dome.
he was
Bar
going to
rescue?
Tampa. He was going
Did
to
he-
Tampa. I was going back
did he
home.
s-
This is 10
did he
years
smell?
ago.
He's
looks
got
like
a
he
big
smells.
dome.
Did
got a
he
big dome.
smell?
He looks like he smells.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, he was kind of a pompous ass, but
He
No
seems
shit.
like it.
That's all rehearsed shit. It's all stupid.
No, on the
That's
plane he
awesome.
said he was a pompous ass.
I
Can't
know, I'm
rehearse
saying
that
that-
shit.
that's
he
all
was,
bullshit.
he was, like making the girl like get extra stuff for him and all kinds of stuff.
So
Right.
Rob, who's the most famous person you've met on a flight?
on a flight.
John Holmes.
Not
and
in person,
John
just
Holmes,
on
and
a
you wrote
flight.
on his lap.
Just
I got
on a
couple. I
flight.
got a couple.
Just like you saw him on a flight or talked to him on a flight or
I think the person that I got the most excited about on the
It's
flight.
John Holmes,
I
and he
didn't-
sat on his lap. and
Yeah.
talked about the first thing that pops up.
Nice one, Fred.
Brad.
Oh, she's a newscaster. Dark hair.
Connie Chung.
Connie
hang on.
Chung. He's on
Hang
fire, man.
He is on
Somebody get a fire
fire.
extinguisher. Freddy's on fire.
Little China girl.
Let's go. While Rob's looking it up on Google, I will tell you my
Yeah.
most famous person I met on a flight was, or now is still one of my friends, is Greg Fry.
Nice.
I thought you were gonna say me. Okay.
No,
That's how
I met Greg Fry. But I did. Speaking of the Wolf Pack, the Wolf Pack. It's tough to break the door down to get into the pack. But my most famous Wolfpack member, who is the original Wolfpack from the WWF, when I was walking through Orlando Airport and I saw Kevin Nash.
Oh, really?
And I was walking and no one noticed him. And I looked over at him and I give him he was in his Worlds. He had his cut shirt, had his baggy pants, had his World Gym shirt on. He looked over at me and gave me just straight off the hip. He give me the, as we walked by, the Wolfpack. It was awesome. That was one of my best ones.
Screech from Saved by the Bell.
What?
You saw him on a plane?
I'd never admit to that.
Dustin Diamond, rest in peace.
In peace.
He's gone.
I sat behind Carl Levin on a flight.
Carl Levin.
Well, he should have fucking choked his ass up.
I mean, he was famous for Michigan. He's famous.
Christ, he was 900 years old then.
Yeah,
he was 175 years old.
He was old as dirt. That's for sure. So
yeah,
I seen Hogan once in the airport. Long story short, went to Metro Airport to get my Uncle Ed. He never got off the flight back in the day. Then we didn't have cell phones, so I went to a payphone. I was standing on a payphone like this, and Jamie was behind me. I could hear the cart coming with the beeper on. I look over like this, and it was Hogan, and he had his feet up. He had his wrestling outfit on. He was going through the airport, and he winked at Jamie, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's Hulk Hogan!" And he went through. He was a big bastard. Holy shit!
Yeah,
I can't think of her name.
Wow,
you suck.
Cool story, bro.
You suck.
Yeah,
great story, Rob.
Knock. Who's there?
Nobody.
Well, I'll tell you what. How do you keep three idiots in suspense? You try to look up the. We were all waiting with bated breath, and some of us bad bated breath.
We're all drooling.
She's on like one of the cable shows.
Oh, thanks for narrowing it down. She's a newscaster on cable.
I'm on the edge of my seat here. Hurry.
Son of a bitch.
All right, Fred, you got any topics, or are we just fucking winging it today?
Bullshitting?
We've been on for an hour and 15 minutes, and we haven't even.
Well, we have. You've been on for.
You've been on for about 10
minutes. Yeah.
Spin it out. Let's go.
What are you drinking over there? What are you drinking?
You got anything different?
Bud Light?
No.
So, just to let you guys know that I officially found out that the Battle of the Bands is on August 18th and 19th.
Woo!
Which is and the bands are, we might have to. But we have Los Gringos and the Gobies, Paul and Oates and the Meldrum brothers. And I have reached out to all of them, and they have all agreed to come back on the show to discuss. Jeff Ball.
We should have them all at once.
That would be kind of cool.
We should get some trash talking going back and forth.
Are they some kind of bands or something? I'm not sure who those people are.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How do you put your shoes on in the morning, Tim?
Yeah. Al Bundy called. He wants his joke back.
Yeah.
So,
There's such love between Tim and Fred. And you know what it stems from, Rob.
Dun, dun, dun,
Inside
dun,
joke. Inside
dun,
joke.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
hey, Rob, please don't sing. You're gonna have every friggin' lovesick dog in your front yard waiting to mount your leg.
All right, Fred.
But
You got do we know who's battling who on Friday and who's battling who on Saturday?
I do not know that yet. But we do have. I have also been in contact with Jeff Bohm and Dave Vandenbosch, and we will be having the both of them on here pretty quick. Chris Meldrum jumped on right away. He said, "Hey, he goes, if you guys do the show at 9:00 tonight, I could do it." Yeah, and he goes, if not, he goes, we can do it Sunday or Tuesday of next week. This might be the time where we might have to do 2 in 1 week for a couple times just to get everybody before the 18th and 19th. But
I think we should
we'll
seriously. I think we should try to get everyone on at once, like a fucking cage match, WWF Royal Rumble,
a town hall.
Yes, that would be
That'd
awesome.
be awesome. How many people can you get on? As many as you want?
Yeah, as many as you want.
Yes.
Yeah, I pay for it, so I pay for the Zoom subscription. So
Do you?
yeah. Otherwise, we're limited to 45 minutes, and I know you assholes can't keep a cork on 45 minutes.
We can't even get through a mock draft in 45 minutes.
Good point. Excellent point, Tim. So Battle of Man, 18th and 19th. Okay, hopefully I'm in town.
Backwards like that. Are you working in a Chinese restaurant cooking back there? That hat backwards like that? Oh, you go now.
I can't decide if he looks like Brutus or Barney or maybe a combination of both.
Brutus Beefcake?
I don't know about this, but you fuckers look in the fucking mirror lately. You're no fucking prize either.
You've used that one before, and I think I am a prize.
Speak of yourself.
You was speaky too muchy.
He's fired up tonight, Mike.
He is. He's feisty, man. I mean, he must have drank.
Too many monster drinks or what? What do you got?
Yeah, I'll tell you about my week last week. It was crazy.
Great. Let's hear it. It's a good topic.
Hey, here's a good one.
Squirrel.
Thursday, we had that storm roll through here, man. Holy shit. I'm not kidding you, boys. I've lived in my house for 25 years plus years. I have never seen a windstorm come through like it came through on that Thursday. It messed some stuff up. Let me tell you. It took my lawn chairs over the top of my house, blew everything off the deck. It was bad. It was about a 70-mile-an-hour gust.
Yeah,
and directly through me, like Urban Drive and all that, Rob and Dee Dee McEwen and the Upleggers and the Chartiers and Butler, Michelle Butler and all their places, they got trounced. And then the guy ended up in his backyard, touched a wire, and he died.
Yeah, electrocuted. And the next door neighbor's daughter, 11-year-old, was helping him pick up some sticks, and he finally said, "Yeah, I'm not feeling too good. Maybe you should go home." And she went home, and he over and grabbed a wire like shortly after that and fried himself right in his backyard. 70 years old. So I mean, the good thing is at least the girl didn't see that. But I mean, it was a war zone. Now, St. Clair during that storm, they got racquetball size hail. Yeah, and those skylights that are in the Riverview Plaza that's been there since the 60s, giant holes in it. Now they've survived all the weather that they've ever had, all those years, and then, I mean, racquetball. We're talking like this.
Dealership in Davison lost every vehicle on their lot.
Damn, we lost our sign at the spa. I kind of. We're happy about it because it makes a lot of fucking racket when it's windy. It's the one that hangs out, it's not the one against the building, but it hangs out. Gone. We found
Yep.
half of it. We don't know where the other half went. Probably in the river somewhere or something.
Right, the river.
It doesn't hurt here, and it doesn't hurt here. It hurts right in this region.
Nope. Ship shape.
Nope.
It was,
Jesus, what happened to your
was one of
face?
the-
Oh, I knew it.
that was one. They say there was a tornadic, but I tell you what, I never, boys.
Oh, what was that again? A
Tornadic.
Tornadic wind.
Is that a fucking politically correct way of saying a fucking tornado, or what?
Well, they do say that on the Weather Channel. Everyone. Tornadic weather.
The weather people say tornadic.
They do. So,
oh my god, just say
in
tornado.
my ears, boys, never ever have I
Is this on Sesame Street when you're watching it, Tim, where they say that?
Yeah, here's Big Bird.
Here's Big Bird.
So, pretty crazy. That was my topic.
Tim, do you still wear granimals?
What?
I was wondering if during that
Spell
windstorm,
that. Spell it.
during
Spell
that
that.
windstorm, if it blew your Detroit News mailbox off of your fucking post. Jesus Christ. Are you sure? I think you get the news. Do you watch Wheel of Fortune? Fucking Weather Channel?
Weather Channel?
Celebrity Family Feud.
Jeopardy. Tim watching Jeopardy would be like,
no, Jeopardy, I get everything wrong.
Yeah, let's all do Tim watching Jeopardy.
Yeah, here.
Are they speaking Chinese? What are they speaking? Chinese?
You speak it too much. Oh man, with no topics, we did pretty good today.
Yeah, we did good.
Well, we'll let the fan decide if we did well.
Right. We'll let this 12 people that'll watch this. Fred will be in 4 of those.
Fred's got 4 accounts that he logs in and watches them.
So Robo, you're going back to Charlotte. I got to communicate with you because I might be down there in a week or 2.
I'll be back here on two times in August.
Okay.
Second week August and last week August.
We're supposed to have Aunt Carol's arrangements down there, so I'll be down there. I'll have to get a hold of you.
All right.
Yep. But 9 days from today, the big 5-5, boys.
You?
Yep.
Oh boy. Hey, you know what they say with an old dog? You better dig a hole back out back in case you kick it in the winter. You know it's coming.
Oh, these guys are too much. 55. But you're an old. You're officially an old milkshake. You're an old
Welcome
milkshake.
to the club, Fred. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, Rob's been there, right? You've been there.
Right.
For
Been there, done it.
April.
October, baby. Mine's coming in October.
I'm still going to be 54 in August. So
hey,
you got more gray than anybody. Look at that thing.
We're old men.
Look at that.
I'm fucking old. I'm old, man.
We're all old. Fuck it. We own it.
We own it.
The Wolf Pack is old, but we still kick ass. On a much more gentler note. On a gentler note, but still, we kick a little ass. Maybe.
Kiss ass, maybe, but I don't know about kick ass.
I don't know. We got a little bit of fire in us.
Oh yeah, we got some fire. But
yeah, I ate some Taco Bell earlier for sure.
Yeah, the song "I Ain't As Good As I Once Was" comes to mind. You know.
Oh yeah, that's a great song. That's
fucking the truth, isn't it?
Yeah,
you ain't shitting on that one. So, just to let you know, what I did today was, I reached out to
movements.
I reached out to all of the, to all the bands, and all of them did respond. Even the David Lee Roth of the Blue Water area, Rob's Man Crush.
Yeah.
Rob's bromance.
Yeah, and
my boy Blue.
Reached out, like I said, I reached out to Bomer, and he's gonna touch base with the Vandenbosch, and then I tried one last time. I reached out to Missy Fisher from the Fish Company to give it a whirl, and I still haven't heard. So,
what the hell, Fred?
Columbus took a chance. Columbus took a chance. That's right. But I think it'll be nice to be able to talk to those guys again and see what they've been doing for, it's been about a year since the last time they were on, so that'll be nice. Paul and Kevin, we're gonna look at they're gonna look at their dates and let me know. And John jumped on right away and said that he's available. Eddie's available. Chris said he was available. So, what I'll do is I'll reach out to these guys, and maybe we can, see if maybe next Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, if we can get them all on at one time. We'll see if we can pull it off.
I still say that the Meldrum Brothers is an underrated band. I really love.
They're the Southern rock band.
They are the Southern rock of the thumb. They're the Southern rock of the thumb.
Well, they are the southernmost band. They're from Elginak.
They are the southernmost band, and they are the Southern rock of the Blue Water area of the thumb.
Blue Water Southern Rockers.
I love their play set. I mean, their playlist. They are unbelievable. I love the music that they do. It's like stuff that some bands don't cover.
I agree with that.
I think you might have mentioned that before, Rob.
Yeah, and I have to say that each one of those bands have a genre that they kind of cover that other bands don't. And
would the Gobies be the Stones, Mike? They're like the king of the thumb. Are they the Stones? Is it the Gobies?
I don't know.
I think the Gobies are more like the Stones. I think. I thought you said Gringos. Did you say Gobies? Yeah, I think
they're more like the Who. I think Paul and Oates are more like the Rolling Stones. I think that, to me, they're the elite of the four.
Yeah, I think they're better musicians, though. I don't know. I think that Paul and Oates are the most eclectic. Like they play anything.
They're the best musicians out of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, they play everything. They play all kinds of. And Tim's falling asleep over here. They play all kinds of music. They're not. I think you're right about the Meldrum Brothers. They have a certain niche of songs that they play, but they mix it in too. But I think the Paul and Oates they have a wider range of styles. I would say different songs or whatever.
I just love the fact that in our small little area, I mean, those four bands right there, is the epitome of our. The music in our area that it's so underrated. And I mean, and that's just tip in the iceberg, because there's, other bands as well, like Alter Ego and Big Papa and the Machine. And there's all these other bands that are out there that, are phenomenal to listen to and have their own little glitch.
Will you guys ever get the band back together? Your group?
You can never say never.
Hey. It's more like 1 in a million, so you're saying there's a chance.
Well, I mean,
there would be a better chance of Mike and I just doing something than trying to get 4 guys or 5 guys to do something. At least that's my opinion.
If you need me to sing, just let me know, okay?
All right, I'd appreciate it, Tim.
Tim, hey, we're gonna go practice. We're gonna go practice some singing. So meet us on the 9th hole at 8 o'clock.
What better place to rehearse than Tim's pole barn, though?
That's a good point.
Could there be a better place to get together as a band and play?
No, I think not.
No, Pete, let us run it up.
You could just open that up, man. I mean, just let them come in.
You should just rent us some space in that fucking monstrous pole barn you have.
Yeah.
No, we'll pay you in beer.
We'll pay you in peanuts.
Peanuts. Anybody got peanuts?
No, Tim, not peanuts.
We'll buy you a subscription to Bally Sports.
Yeah, you can pay half the bill. It sucked.
Oh yeah.
Tigers tied it up, and then the Angels took a lead in the 10th, 7-6.
So is it what is it? The Anaheim Angels or the Los Angeles Angels?
Los Angeles Angels.
So I'm so far out of it. They were last I knew they were California Angels.
Yeah.
So. Right, I got 3 questions. How long
3
before
questions.
Michigan football starts?
What's that?
How many days?
Which football? NFL or college?
Michigan football. I got 3 questions. Fred,
42 days.
how long before the Lions kick off first game?
I don't know. Actually, Michigan football is I think 30 some days.
Okay. How about the Red Wings? How long?
October.
Don't care.
You don't
What?
care about the Red Wings?
You don't care about
No, not right now. I don't.
Oh,
Oh, you're too worried about the Tigers? They're in like last place.
Well,
Hey Tim, go
I'm
fuck
a
yourself.
diehard Tiger fan. I'm a diehard
Go
Tiger.
fuck yourself. We know you're a diehard Tigers fan.
We
Who
know.
cares about the Red Wings right now? That's not even in.
We
Wait a
love you
minute.
for it, Tim.
Don't
You're a
waste your
Tigers diehard. You're not a casual observer. We know.
Well, I didn't hear you say the same thing about the Lions, you prick.
What? But the Lions?
That you don't care.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't say that because they're in training camp right now. What are the Red Wings doing? It's called the off season for a reason.
Turn them off. Turn them off, right? Turn it off in your head.
Season, Tim, you know what hockey fans view the off season as? Torture. Like torture.
It's the off season.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tim.
You're off.
They're in training camp. My God. Wow, that's good. I'm happy they're in. Let's get training camp going. So it's exciting. The Tigers are playing. The Red Wings are in the offseason. That's like talking about the fucking Pistons right now. Oh, we didn't say nothing about the Pistons.
He's spicy.
The fucking offseason.
Tim, you were just talking. You sounded like somebody very familiar. A piece of muckle. Solo.
Right? You didn't say nothing about the Pistons, did you?
Yeah, easy job of the Hut.
I'm not an NBA basketball fan. So
no,
I can give a shit about the NBA anyway.
That's why I didn't say Pistons, but I'm a fan of hockey, so I wanted.
I like hockey. I love hockey, but there's nothing going on. What they're like it's old news. All right, well, whatever. They're in.
Well,
be going
could,
up
could we do a mock draft? Hockey mock draft?
Let's talk about a mock draft.
Mock draft time.
Hey,
mock draft.
Hey, Tim, before you come on a little suggestion. Before you come on the show, put your fucking Manzier on because those tits are in the fucking line. Jesus Christ.
Mock draft.
Oh, God.
Have you been milking Bo with those? You milking Bo with those things?
I have nipples, Greg.
You know, I never really noticed this, Fred, but if Tim had a wig on, he'd look like Shelley Winters.
Who's that?
I was going to say Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller.
Oh, shit.
Dolly Parton. You don't know Shelley Winters, Poseidon Adventure? You ever see it, Tim?
No, he's never.
How about Jonathan Winters? Oh, shit. I can't take it anymore, guys.
Whatever, Graybeard. Zip it.
Yeah. Nice one, Tim.
Nice one. Fred, what's coming up? So we got some bands coming up. Where can our 2 fans see us? Where can they reach out to us?
Well, you can go to Tim's barn and see. No, obviously you can go on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey, if you guys like the show, give us a thumbs up. Throw some comments in there if you like. If you
subscribe, subscribe. So you get all this great fucking content. I mean, you don't have to pay for this content. It's priceless, but you don't have to pay.
I think we got 92 or 93 subscribers. We're 7 away from this. Okay, so we're just short of the century mark. We need to get some of those people in there.
We're 8 away from Tim streaking down Main Street.
What YouTube channel can say a third of their listening audience listens to us on the shitter?
Not many.
Yeah.
Not
many.
Not many.
Well, I don't know what you did up there, Tiger, but you loosened something up.
Oh, Kingpin.
But
Nice.
yes, but we have some guests coming on in the next couple of weeks, and of course, when we get towards the Battle of the Bands, will be there'll be high school football coaches coming on, and Craig Zimmerman and Jesse LeBoon have RSVP'd to do a a preseason show about what to expect from the Mariners this year. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Or can't we talk about that because it's not for high school football
I was
season?
just gonna
They're
ask.
not in. Whoa, wait. So I flew over one of the high schools today coming in here, and their team was on the field practicing. So high school
I'm sure they
football was practicing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep,
But there's no mock drafts in high school, so
yeah.
that
Okay.
sucks.
So I would say all of you can go fuck yourself, and
Fuck you
and
very much too.
yeah, yep. Mike, you be careful down in Mexico.
Oh yeah,
Rob,
it's
dangerous
down here.
Drop, tuck, and roll in Charlotte. Tim, and Tim, go fuck yourself. And I'm just, oh, I love you guys. It was nice hearing from you guys. I hate when we miss a week because it just drives me nuts because it almost feels awkward that it screws up the whole week. Because we don't, because I mean, even Rob and I have, I mean, usually we talk on the phone once or twice a week. We haven't talked on the phone in at least 3 weeks.
Not since you got your new job, really. You've been busy.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Tim, are you bouncing at a bar right now or something?
Shit, man. You need tickets for that gun show? What the fuck? Look at those things.
Man, look at those.
Look at those.
Things.
Damn. Wow. Where do you buy tickets to that gun show, bro?
Shut up.
It was a compliment. He can't even take compliments.
Can you do me get the weed whacker out and whack some of that hair underneath your armpits that's sticking out all over the place, for God's sakes.
We all know that Fred shaves himself completely, like the dude on was it the other guys? The other guys? You guys see the other guys?
I hate it.
Go. My phone's gonna die. All right, boys.
All right, good one, Tim.
Yeah,
that's a good excuse.
Thank God for that.
It's time to kill it.
Going late.
Yeah, just to remember this. I know you're all upset, Tim, so go cry in your wee little pillow.
Peace out, guys.
He shows up late, leaves early. Why did we invite him onto the show again? What was the?
I don't know whose idea was it.
Well, we know it wasn't yours, Fred, because you were against it.
The wedding list is coming out next.
The wedding list.
Oh yeah. By the way, everybody got their invites to the wedding on the 16th. Right?
No.
Yeah.
Rob, they sent it to your old address and it got sent back. So
you got the new address.
Yep. So I've already RSVP'd for you and your +1.
Okay.
But I will make sure that you get one so you have one.
Okay.
That's going to be a little bit of fun.
Oof.
Tigers lost, boys.
No.
Shit. Now that throws my whole fucking week off.
Wow.
God, Tim. God damn it.
I'm gonna go down and watch one of the DVR Red Wing games that I DVR during the win.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Tigers that I DVR'd. So
yeah, both of you are losers.
You are losers.
Hey, Tim. Tim. The day I DVR a Tiger game, you guys better check me into a fucking mental facility because it ain't never gonna happen, bro. Never.
I hear you.
All right, guys.
All right, later, boys.
Peace out.
Peace.
I gotta stop recording though.